Hey guys, how's it going? So today I am going to do a first impression let's play review of a game called Cloudheim. The game is $30. I've never played the game, and today I am going to be playing the game, giving you my first impressions while I play the game. And then at the end of today's live stream or today's video, I will be giving you my summary of the game. So if you are watching the live stream, then obviously you can just stay tuned. But if you're watching the VOD afterwards, after the live stream, then just check the description below. I will put a timestamp in the description, and you can just skip to that timestamp if you only want to hear my quick, concise, final opinion on the game if you're in a hurry. But otherwise, if you're watching the live stream or if you just want to see some gameplay and hear my running commentary as I play through the game, then you can just stay tuned, and I will be playing through the game and I'll be giving you my running commentary, and I'll be telling you what I think is good and bad about the game as I play through the game today. So yeah, the game is in early access. The game is $30. The fact that the game is in early access doesn't matter to me. I've said this before, but if a game charges $30, then it has to be worth $30. It can't make any excuses for bugs or glitches or anything like that. If there are too many bugs or glitches, I mean, even full release games that aren't in early access, like Skyrim or any of those types of games, have a lot of bugs and glitches, and yet the game can still be worth the asking price. So if there's too many bugs or glitches in this game, it doesn't matter if it's early access or not. I will be basically deducting points from the game, even though I don't do a score or anything like that. But basically it will not be good for the game, with my final opinion, if the game has too many bugs or glitches or stuff like that. So anyway, we'll be checking out the game. There is actually a DLC that is releasing for the game in a couple of days, but the problem is I can't wait for that. I can't wait for the DLC to release. You can see over here the 21st, so that's in like 5 days, where a new DLC releases. I'm not sure if it is like an actual DLC of it or if it's just a piece of content. I think it might just be a piece of content. So it's just like a big content update, I think, a Vault of the Gods. So I don't think it's actually a DLC. I think it's just an update. But yeah, I can't wait. I would like to wait 5 days and then review the game, but my deadline for submitting a review is today, so I can't wait. But if I like the game today, then I will very much obviously like to play the game again in 5 days or so when the new content releases. So that's fine. With that might happen if the game is able to impress me. Then I very much will be playing the game again in 5 days. So we will just be seeing. But yeah, like I say, there's new content coming in about 5 days. So yeah, first off, a couple of issues with the game. Just as I was starting up the game, we obviously are always going to look at the settings menu for the game. And there's a couple of issues that I saw. The first issue that I saw is the fact that when you have 2 monitors, when you have 2 screens, normally in most good games you will see a toggle somewhere which basically says something along the lines of confine mouse cursor to active window. And unfortunately there's no such toggle in this game. I've looked under the video settings the gameplay settings, the mouse and keyboard settings, nowhere is such a toggle. So every time that I go to the left, my mouse goes off of my main screen and it goes onto my second screen, and that is really, really irritating. So that is the first issue. Another issue is the fact that you can't change the resolution. The game doesn't allow you to change the resolution at all. That's obviously not good. Now, to kind of make up for that, they do allow you to set a resolution scaling over here. So that's a fair compromise to not allowing you to change the resolution, but still, you should be able to change the resolution in a $30 game. So that's bad. The fact that they don't allow you to change the resolution is bad. They do at least allow you to do resolution scaling, but I would still like to be able to change my resolution. And then the other issue is the fact that when I started up the game, all of these were set to unlimited. And that obviously caused my computer to immediately ramp to 100% CPU usage and 100% GPU usage. Now, these developers clearly have not learned from Amazon Games' thing where they fried a lot of people's computers. If you just Google Amazon RTX card burnout or something like that, you will find many news articles covering the story where with New World, Amazon's game that is now cancelled, actually, hilariously. Amazon had a game called New World, and the game was set to unlimited FPS. So that resulted in a lot of people RTX cards burning out. Literally, their cards just burned out. It happened like maybe, I don't know, 3 years ago or something like that. And that is caused by a game running at maximum power draw and maximum FPS for an extended period of time. There were also some issues with the 24-volt high power connectors, but that wouldn't have been an issue. That alone wouldn't have caused the cards to burn out. It was directly the game causing the cards to burn out due to the unlimited FPS setting. So these developers really need to set the game to run by default at 60 FPS or 30 FPS, and then if people want to set it to anything higher, then they can do that. So the game should not run at unlimited FPS by default. That is not good. They need to learn from Amazon Games on why that is not good. Otherwise than that, I honestly don't see any issues. It's just those 3 issues. Yeah, otherwise than that, I don't see any issues, to be honest. But yeah, the fact that you can't change the resolution is obviously pretty bad. The mouse going off of the screen is also bad. It's unacceptable. And then the FPS limit thing, the developers should know better. So those are the only issues that I see with the game's settings so far. You can change your appearance. Is it like a character creator, I guess? Can I choose these? Available in a supporter pack. Okay, I didn't even know the game has a supporter pack. So let me check that out quickly. Let's go to the Steam page quickly and have a look at the supporter pack. Oh yeah, it does actually have a supporter pack. So if we look over here, these are not the normal prices. These are my regional prices, obviously. But if you look over the, yeah, this is probably $10. And then, so then you unlock these characters, is that correct? Yeah, so you then unlock different characters. So, oh, and emotes as well. So you, if these are just cosmetic, then I guess that's fine. As long as they are just cosmetic and nothing else. Cosmetics. Yeah, so they say that it is just cosmetics. So I guess we have to take their word for it. I don't have a huge issue with the game making a little bit of extra money with cosmetics. I would prefer the stuff to be unlockable in the game, like most games do it, you know. Locking cosmetics behind a paywall is not particularly good, and yeah, it's $10, so and you can't even choose the specific character that you want. So if you want the Emma character, you can't just pay $2.50 for her. You have to pay $10 for all of the characters, and then you can get the character that you actually want. So that's another issue. Like, if you're gonna do monetization like this on a game, then at least make it user-friendly. At least make it not be anti-consumer, because that's what a lot of games that do, in my opinion, immoral monetization tactics do. They have a big pack and you only want one thing in that pack, and then they charge $20, $30, whatever for the entire pack, but they should give you the option to just buy the one thing that you actually want in the pack. That, in my opinion, is immoral. So, yeah, it's not good that they lock 4 characters behind a paywall. It's not the end of the world, but still. And then these ones, yeah, so you see, these ones you unlock just by playing the game. Oh, that one is also available in the supporter pack. So it's not just those 4 characters, there's actually other ones that are also in the supporter pack. Okay, well, anyway, you can unlock these. Oh yeah, that one is in the supporter pack. So some of them you get from classes, and the other ones you can have from the beginning. Like this dude, you can have from the beginning. And then you get different styles, obviously. So yeah, this is how games used to be. Games used to allow you to unlock different skins instead of locking them behind a paywall like this. So this game does a mixture of the two. But yeah, like I say, if a game is gonna do this kind of shit, like monetization through cosmetics, even though the game costs $30 to buy as well, but if they're gonna do this kind of shit, they need to allow you to purchase an individual character. So yeah. And anyway, can we do actual customization, or can we just like choose a random character? Okay, so it looks like we can just choose a random character. So which character do we want? I'm assuming these are just characters and they're not actually like classes, like they don't actually have any impact at all on your gameplay, I'm assuming. So this one is like a small kid. This one is much bigger. I like the look of this one, honestly. It looks very much like Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. These ones are locked. Sentinel class, Ruin Blade class. So they are different classes. I wonder how that works. So these are not classes. They just look different, but these are classes. Like, how the hell does that work? They should have separated them. They should have put like, some of them are classes, some of them are not classes. Okay, well, I think we're gonna take the little girl just because all of these characters are very big. And in a third-person hack-and-slash game like this, I would prefer to have a smaller character than a bigger character. Because you can actually... It's more advantageous to have a smaller character because they don't get in the way. You can see more stuff. So this one is significantly smaller than the rest. I guess we can take this one. So there's no actual customization that you can do for the character. Like you can't change the hair or individual things like that. That sucks, but anyway. So enemy, you can choose the enemy difficulty. So it says over here how strong enemies are. Increases enemy level, increases loot quality, increases enemy aggression, increases combat resurrection difficulty. But it doesn't actually give you any information. So, like, just changing enemy difficulty from normal to hard, what does that actually mean? Like, do they get extra health? Like, I see over here is enemy damage. So, what? Does this not change damage? It only changes enemy level. How much damage enemies do. How strong enemies are. That it's not really specific at all. Like, for instance, with the damage, I would like to see here, is it a 50% increase between levels? Is it a 1% increase between levels? Is it a 7,000% increase between levels? Like, they should tell you what actually changes over here, you know? Like, they're not giving you any fucking information at all. Like, with stuff like this, the damage could be increasing because they say it increases the enemy damage, but it also increases the enemy loot rarity. So, the enemy damage could be increasing by 100%, but the loot rarity could only be increasing by 2%. Like, they need to tell you the fucking changes over here. It's really irritating that they don't tell you what actually is changing. Weapon mastery experience. Weapon mastery. It would be really helpful if they told you what weapon mastery actually is. Like, let me quickly check on the Steam page to see if there's any information whatsoever regarding the actual difficulty changes, because in game they don't give you any information clearly. So let's have a look over here quickly. Like, what I want to see is actual percentages. No, unfortunately, it doesn't seem that the developers have provided that information. So yeah, that sucks. Not a fan of that at all. We will still play the game on hard. I think we will try the game. They do say on the Steam forum that you can change the difficulty later. So let's try it on hard with the enemy difficulty and the enemy damage on hard. And then we can just adjust it later if we need to, but I think hard will be fine to start on. I think that will be fine.
Wake up. Wake up, Renari.
Okay, so no tutorial so far for movement or anything like that.
Several challenges are ahead of you. Overcome them and remember who you truly are.
Okay, so there we get told to jump, but still no movement tutorial and no mouse movement tutorial. Oh, triple jump. So you can hit with a left click and you can kick with E, but the kick has a cooldown.
Exploration will often prove rewarding.
So the game clearly is gonna have a little bit of platforming. I can see that already. I'm really not a fan of platforming games, so I hope the game keeps the required platforming to a minimum, to be honest. Like, it's okay to have platforming in a game, but don't make it mandatory. I don't like mandatory platforming mechanics.
There are beings of unknowable intent at work in the universe. Call them gods. Call them giants. Come find me, and I will aid you.
Ugh, I don't like this interface. It reminds me of Genshin Impact too much, which is not a good thing. Being reminded of Genshin Impact is never a good thing. The mouse sensitivity is a little bit too low. I'm just going to bump that up slightly. Those are indestructible, apparently. I like the fact that you can triple jump, like that. Definitely tells me there's gonna be a lot of platforming in the game. But you can't ledge grab. There's an invisible wall there. This game has a lot of chests, like holy crap. Gigantic amount of chests. Oh, you can also get stuff from the stuff that you can break. That's interesting. Oh, 20 gold. That's more than I get from the sacks. Okay, that's probably all.
You now approach a Bifrost gate. The Bifrost does more than traverse space. It moves us through time as well. Greebles. Foul-tempered and dangerous in numbers. You were someone else once. Perhaps a sentinel or a rune blade. Reclaim your path, or choose a new one.
Okay. Steel wield weapons and bows. Bonus damage versus vulnerable wind-based. High mobility, fast combo-driven playstyle. Well, I don't like combos, to be honest. I just want to attack normally. Hammers, axes, greatswords. Damage bonus versus armor. Fire-based and AoE physical skills. High impact fast targeting playstyle. Shield weapon, area healing on finished combos. Force-based, utility, physical skills, defensive playstyle. None of this really tells me like how the class will play. Like, they really need to give you like a little a video or something like that, you know, to show you how the class actually plays. Swords, phantom blades, area, mana, heal on finished combos, ice lightning, healing spells. I do like healing spells. Let's take her. They say that you can change your class later, so if we don't like it, then we can change it. Every attack you land in combat increases your team combo score. Combo increases further by using varied attacks. Well, I don't like that. I like using a one button repeatedly, basically. Higher combos equals more loot. That's shitty. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't like the loot system dictating how you play the game. Like, you have to do combos, otherwise you're not gonna get good loot. That's shitty.
Kick enemies into bumpkins or explosives. Just send them flying.
Trying to figure out what the skills do. So that one kicks them. This one hits them into the air. So number 1 hits them into the air. Number 2 kicks them a little bit into the air. And then number 3 is like a big cooldown thing that electrocutes them.
Are reborn. You may change your role if you wish. Or
yeah, well, I
onward.
don't like this one very much, I have to be honest. I'm not seeing any healing so far. This game really reminds me of like a Disney game almost. And that's not a good thing. Wow, I took 1.5 damage hearts there. Yeah, this game reminds me of that other Dreamlight Valley shit that I played like a couple of years ago, like the Disney type game. I don't like these kinds of games at all. Like, it's more about the playstyle. The playstyle is like that. But anyway, see if it can be enjoyable. What the fuck? Another 1.5 damage things. And it seems your health doesn't regenerate either.
And fall from great heights without fear.
Left control to sprint. Or I can just press shift, that's easier.
Grobs. Things born from the mist and shadows between the worlds. You know what to do. Use your lasso quickly to get out of, or into, trouble.
I'm hearing a chest over here. Where exactly is it? On top of the wall, maybe? So how do you regen health? How do you dodge? Oh, shift.
Grobs are everywhere now. Opposing you. Minari.
And use your skills even when they are on cooldown. This powerful tool is called Mana Burn. Mana Burn shows a meter filling up under your character. When your meter fills, you will overload and become extremely vulnerable until the mana dissipates over time. Take advantage of Mana Burn to create your own combos. So why can't I go through here? Holy crap, I took 2.5 hearts of damage there. Another 2.5 hearts of damage. And I'm dead. How the hell do they do 2.5 hearts of damage? They can kill me in 2 hits. Like, fucking hell. I don't like this combat system at all, I have to be honest.
The caged beast is Nasher. Release him, and he will assist you faithfully, in his own unique way. Nasher will rejoin us. You will see. Let him rest now.
Okay, I wasn't finished looting.
After Ragnarok, death was everywhere, and winter seemed eternal. But the life and energy of the returning Renari have sparked a time of rebirth. Most gods died, but some survived in a deep slumber. You can awaken them. An armored foe cannot be kicked or lassoed, but wielding heavy attacks or kicking things into him will break his protection.
Okay, well that was easy. Just kick him off the cliff. Okay, I've got a healing skill now.
You have arrived. Come to me.
Guy drank too much coffee, I think. Okay, invisible wall over here. Your party will... Well, I'm fucking alone. Okay, is the game loading or what's happening? Why does it take so long? We have pending travel. The next turtle is not empty. What the fuck does that mean? Experience is still loading. I think this game was put through a really bad translation app or something.
The god Grimslod is sleeping somewhere here in Arcadia, in the lost city of Frogopolis. Reaching the lost city will be challenging. Seek out the Renari named Ren for advice. He's been here for some time, investigating Grimslod.
Okay. I wasn't even keeping an eye on my health, but I think he killed me in one hit. I wasn't even aiming at that guy. Yeah, you just kick them down and then they're dead. Much easier. How do you... Oh, shit. Okay. He's full health again, what the hell? How do you open these chests? Like, this thing is activated. But these chests are closed. Is it because of that guy? Look how glitched he is. Like, can I hit him from here? Okay, well, I did hit him. Okay, so we found our first glitch. And unfortunately, it now means we have to run all the way back again. So that's unfortunately something that can happen. Which will result in you not getting loot from the chests and also not getting loot from the enemy. Because when you kick them down, apparently they don't die, so you then have to go search for them. So kicking an enemy down is not good, unfortunately, because it will result in you losing loot and experience probably. So that's not good. Okay, so there's this island that we're on currently, and then there's a smaller island that I've apparently completed 100%, even though I haven't been there yet. And then you can unlock more islands with these things. What? Can I unlock that one? No, apparently not. But okay, so there's different islands. That one, I think that one might be the DLC that I spoke about earlier, or not the DLC, it's just like the update that's coming. 5 days maybe, not sure. The cooldown on this Thunder Spear is way too much. Okay, so we only have 3 skills right now. Yeah, this game plays a lot like Genshin Impact, to be honest. Oh, that's a child. Okay, I'm sorry. Step on switches. Blah blah blah. Light torches in their direction nearby. These things do a huge amount of damage. Wow, did my lightning bolt miss? That's amazing. I have to wait for my healing. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm aiming straight at him, and then my lightning bolt hits the ground. Fucking fantastic. Where did all of these come from? Holy schmoly. wasn't even aiming at that one. Okay, how long is this gonna go on? Holy crap, more of them. Yeah, that seems like it's just gonna go on forever. I mean, it's an okay place to farm, I guess, but yeah. I don't want to be standing there for eternity attacking them. They're level 7 and I'm level 4, so I don't know, like, they're almost twice my level. I don't know where I'm even supposed to go, really. Cleanse 3 tunnel. Where the hell is 3 tunnel? And also, it said that I got like a bunch of loot and shit, but like how do I even equip loot? The game hasn't shown me how to do anything like that. So this is my storage. Literally all of this is storage, and I don't see any weapons or anything here. Equipment, here we go. Okay, so this one, what's the attack damage? Like, how do you see the attack damage? This one has a higher power, but like I want to see the damage actually. And then these are the abilities. And it says mastered. So this one is mastered. Okay, let's try that one. Can you dual wield maybe? But the fist is more powerful than the bloody blade. How's that possible? Oh, so you can dual wield apparently. Oh no, the one is left click, so this is left click, and then this is right click. So yeah, you can't dual wield. Oh, and they can attack you while you have your inventory open. That's fantastic. Fucking hell, stand still. Where the hell are all of you guys coming from? They're literally coming out of the ground. Wow, I'm not even aiming in that direction. game actually reminds me of whatchamacallit, obviously, like I said, Genshin Impact, but then also definitely of Zelda, you know. I don't actually like Zelda. I don't like the Zelda games. I've played them, obviously on my channel. I do have some gameplay of them, but I don't like them. They're too obtuse, like the stamina system and just everything. I don't like them. I actually disabled the stamina when I played the latest Zelda game. I just disabled the stamina because the stamina just does not improve the gameplay at all. But yeah, this game at least doesn't have a stamina system as shitty as Zelda does, so that's one benefit. That's already one way this game is better than Zelda. 3 tunnel, cleanse 3 tunnel. Okay, so I actually have a quest over here. Even though, do I have a quest pointer? No, there's not even any quest pointers in the game. So you have a map and you have quests, but your quests aren't shown on the map. That's awesome. Okay. Stand still, motherfucker. Holy crap, another one. Holy crap. This game's combat system is like fucking, what's that other game? Goat Simulator. Like, this game is legitimately like Goat Simulator. You just spin all over the place like fucking crazy. Just inflicting maximum damage through collision. Oh, my health is a little bit low. Like, seriously, this game's combat system, I don't think is good due to the fucking just everything all over the place. Like, it's insane. It's just too much movement, too much bobbing around. Like, you can't actually be precise with your movements and combat and stuff like that. The enemies are flying all over the fucking place. What the hell is this thing? Okay. I think the game would have been much better if the combat was more precise. Like, I don't mean that it should be like fucking Dark Souls, you know, not that precise, but if you think about any game that uses third-person hack and slash, like Darksiders, you know, Darksiders 1 and 2 are fantastic games with fantastic combat, Even something like Witcher 3, for instance, has hack and slash combat, and it's precise, you know. I think a game like that benefits way more from a more precise combat system. This combat system is just too crazy. There's too much going on. It's almost like those arcade games, like literally at the arcade that you get with the joystick and the A and B buttons and those kinds of things. When I'm playing this game with the combat, it feels like that. It feels like I'm standing in front of an arcade cabinet and I'm just fucking hitting buttons, just hoping for a combo, you know? Like, there's no real strategy, honestly. I mean, I'm just left-clicking, right-clicking, pressing 1, 2, 3 when they're off cooldown, and that's it, you know? I really think it's not a good combat system. So what, do I have to destroy all of them at once? How am I gonna do that? Yeah, no, it's impossible. I can't destroy all of them at once. My area of effect is not large enough. I died, but I got resurrected. I've got no idea how that happened. And I died again. How are they taking fire damage? Where am I? Where did I respawn? Holy crap, that's far. All the way over there. Yeah, I think the game also has way too little health. Like, you shouldn't be able to be killed in 2 hits. Like, literally 2 hits from some of the enemies, and then you're dead. Like, that doesn't allow basically any engagement in combat at all. Like, you have to basically be like guerrilla warfare, you know? Attack, go back, attack, go back, attack, go back. Like, it's not fun. Launch a series of target-seeking icicles causing damage. Okay, is this better than my Thunder Spear? I have no fucking idea, because the game doesn't give you any idea on what the skills actually do. Like, it says, launch a series of target-seeking icicles. It doesn't even tell you how many icicles. It doesn't tell you how much damage they do. It doesn't tell you how much stagger they do. The same with the Thunder Spear. It doesn't tell you the damage that it does. It says it periodically explodes. It doesn't tell you the damage of the explosion. Like, fucking hell, this game couldn't give you less information if it actually tried to give you less information. Like, really, it's not good. How are you supposed to play the game and make an informed decision on your build and your character when you don't know what the fuck the skills do, you know? You've got no idea what your skills do. There's an enemy somewhere, but I don't know. There's battle music. The game is very loot heavy. Like, I'm constantly getting shitloads of loot. But when we actually look, I have 2 weapons. Like, what loot am I actually getting? I've opened probably 30 or more chests in the game so far, and I've got 2 weapons. And the game doesn't have gear. The game doesn't have equipment, so chest armor, helmet, greaves, gloves, nothing. The game doesn't have anything like that. So literally your only things that you can put on that are actual gear, actual equipment are 2 weapons, that's all. You don't have any other actual gear. Like, look at this. I literally have to run after the enemy. Okay. It's really, really too easy to die. It's way too easy to die. Like, I really think that is probably the biggest issue with the game. The combat is bad. It's just not a good combat system. It's like fucking... Okay, he just died randomly. It's like Goat Simulator. The game is literally like Goat Simulator, except like you're a little girl swinging an axe around. I really think the game would have been better, way more playable, if the game had a more precise, less fucking insane battle system. I am out of mana apparently. I don't know how I lost mana so quickly. Holy crap. Like really, I just don't enjoy the combat. Combat is really not good. It's so bad it almost feels like the game was made to play on mobile, where you're just like tapping the screen, you know, like tap on the screen. That almost feels like how the game's combat is. And I mean, the interface as well says that it is very much a mobile game. I don't know if the game is available on mobile. I haven't checked. I just got a key for the game on Steam, but I don't know if the game is actually on mobile. I mean, if you look at the interface over here, this is straight out of a mobile game. All of this over here, mobile. So the game might be a mobile game. It's completely possible. It plays like a mobile game. The UI looks like a mobile game. It's really basic like a mobile game. Like look at this. This is a fucking mobile game UI. You can only equip 2 weapons. In fact, you can only equip 1 weapon at a time, actually. Like, you can't even dual wield. So if I equip the sword over here, I now have the sword and the axe, but left click is the axe, and then right click is the sword. So you literally can't even dual wield. You can't even have like a shield, you know, like a axe and a shield or anything like that. You can't have anything like that. And yeah, the game is just very basic. There's no gear that you can actually equip, so you can't equip a shield, a helmet, a chest armor, boots, gloves, nothing like that. The only gear in the entire game that you can equip is a weapon. That's it. And then you can choose one of 2 spells. That's it. Nothing else. So yeah, I think the game is probably on mobile. I'm not even gonna search like for my own morbid curiosity if the game is actually on mobile. If the game isn't on mobile already, it's gonna be definitely, because this game is a mobile game. It plays like a mobile game. It feels like a mobile game. Yeah, I haven't looked at the developer to see what other games they have made, but I would not be surprised to see mobile games by this developer. So yeah, I don't know. I don't enjoy the game. There's just too many issues with the game. The game feels very, very much like a mobile game. I mean, just this, like, there's a group of enemies over there, there's a group of enemies over there, group of enemies over there. They don't move around, there's no animation, there's no movement. It's just like really, really basic and like a mobile game. I would even say that Genshin Impact is less of a mobile game than what this game is. At least they put a little bit of effort with a world building and all of that kind of stuff in Genshin Impact. This game, like, the mobs just stand there dead still in groups until you engage them, and then they just fucking fly all over the place until combat is done, and then you move on. It's literally like Goat Simulator. So yeah, I'm done with the game. I'm not even gonna bother, like, exploring more of the other islands and all of that shit, you know, like, honestly, the developers have made a mobile game here, and I don't enjoy it. It's not enjoyable. There's a handful of mobile games that I do enjoy. This is not one of them. I don't enjoy this very basic type of game. It's just very, very basic. Open world, engage a group, engage a group, engage a group. Like, there's not even quest markers on the map. There's no quest markers. So if you have a quest, you don't even know where to go. Yeah, it's just not good, in my opinion. So yeah, that's my verdict. The fact that the game costs $30 and it's a mobile game, I don't think that's good. You can get a better mobile game experience with a game like Genshin Impact, and it won't cost you $30, you know. And if you're really, really looking for a game like this, then I guess you can try Enshrouded. Enshrouded is a good game. It's basically the same as this game. It's an open world hack and slash game. There's building and stuff. There's apparently building in this game as well, but I haven't seen it yet, and I'm not going to play the game more to see what the building is or stuff like that. So yeah, Enshrouded is a very good alternative to this game. I very much like Enshrouded. I guess you could also play like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom or Zelda... What's the other one? I forgot the name of the other one. But obviously giving money to Nintendo is not something that I would recommend. I would just recommend you play it with an emulator. And that is what I did. And it's completely playable on an emulator. So yeah, if you're looking for a game like this, that has this type of combat and this type of open world and all of that kind of stuff, Zelda is definitely a game you can try, or Enshrouded. I mean, there's many games like this. that are just higher quality and less like a mobile game, honestly. And yeah, $30, definitely not something that I can recommend for $30. I mean, I think Enshrouded is $30, I think, and Enshrouded is way better than this game. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's my opinion of the game. I'll leave a link in the description below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to see more reviews in the future, the best way to allow me and enable me to do more reviews for you guys is by supporting me on Patreon. It allows me to purchase more games and do more reviews for you guys. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.